Hey everyone, it's Ringlord here, and today I got a bit bored, so I thought I'd do another episode of Ringlord Recommends. This time I'm going to be talking about Castle Crashers, which is a lovely little game, quite short actually, about these knights from 1 to 4. Sorry, hang on, back screen. Don't know what's happening. Hang on, I'm just going to cut until I fix this. There we go, it's fixed. It's about these 4 knights who try to rescue the princesses of the kingdom because they have, of course, been kidnapped by an evil wizard. Also took a big crystal that I like to call the legendarily epic magic crystal of awesomeness, because I'm really silly. So yeah, and then you go on all sorts of crazy adventures and do all sorts of weird things. You can also unlock more characters, yeah, okay. This one and this one, that DLC that I bought. Everyone else is unlockable from within the game, and there's more. Yeah. But for this little episode of Ringlord Recommends, I'm just going to use the Red Knight. That's the one I've been using most of the time on when I play the game. So yeah, if we just, so yeah, you can get a bunch of different weapons, if we just go in here, hang on. Yeah, you can see these are all the different weapons I have access to. So for example, there's a little lightsaber here, or the thunder sword, or the key. The key's awesome. Or the meat, or the fire dragon sword, or this thing. All these things. My personal favourite is this one. By the way, this one's super late game, so is this one. Yeah, there's an XP system based on the number of hits you dole out, so if you level up, then you can upgrade various attributes like magic and strength and such. You can get items over the course of the game, like the bow, for example, which I've gotten really good at using because of my stats. Or you can get other items like the sandwich, which is amazing because it turns you big and beefy, and then you can beat everything up for 10 seconds. Which is bloody amazing. I love the sandwich. It's really fun. There's the shovel, which you can use to dig up treasures in certain areas, I think. Boomerang. Well, it's a boomerang. You can charge it up to throw it further. And then there's Warhorn. Can't remember what that does. And then there's potions. My favourite's the bow. Then there's animal orbs. They can help you with various things. For example, this one helps us find secret items. This one gets us bonus experience. Yeah, helps level up faster. There's a bunch. I don't have them all. There's also the demon one, which is hidden like this. You can only get in here if you get the key weapon. And yeah, then you can unlock various combos and just sort of wreck things. It's really fun. It's a very silly game, definitely, but it's really, really fun, just in my opinion. But hey, why don't I show off the first couple of levels in the game. Yeah, we have the wizard here, stealing the legendarily epic magic crystal of awesomeness. As again I like to call it. Doesn't have an official name. Yeah, then the king orders us, and potentially other knights if you're playing multiplayer, because you can do that over Steam, for example, to go and retrieve the crystal. Oh yes, can't believe I forgot this. You also have magic, so you can do various things, like for example this is the high jump, or you can just do your regular spell, which is this one for me, or you can shoot, hang on, out of MP. You can shoot bolts of your element. Now, everyone has different spells based on who they are, but the main knights have red has electricity, orange has fire, blue has ice, and green has poison. So yeah, very silly game, but it's really, really fun. It's an old school beat 'em up style thing, like something you'd play in an arcade, for example. Like, I think it's called Final Fight 2 or something. It's the one with Mike Hagger, and the wrestler character who becomes mayor of some city and protects the kids from crime. Yeah. It's basically like that, but with swords and sorcery, which I really dig because I just love fantasy. Like, a lot. Lord of the Rings is probably one of my favourite books. Definitely. Well, technically my favourite trilogy of books. But yeah, being so overpowered, because I'm amazing and I played the game way too much, my character can basically wreck everything. Really easily. I mean, seriously, the first boss, I can go in there, I can lightning him, and he's basically dead in like 5 seconds. Really fun. We have a little shop here. Yeah, sure, let's buy something. Unfortunately, we have the maximum amount of potions already. So yeah, that was the first level. I think I'll just show off the boss. You go in, then you get the boss going. That's not the boss. That's the boss, and then you, of course, get his HP all the way down. Every boss is unique, so you have different things that they do. For example, this fellow, he's very big and lumbering. He can slam his giant door shield stabby thing into the ground, and he can also shoot spikes from it, like, well, that, yeah. You can, of course, jump, and then you can just pull off crazy combos. I'm really OP, so I can kill him in 5 seconds. Now, then you get a chance to collect a lot of gold, which you need for weapons and potions and such. And the amount of gold you can get from a boss fight increases the more difficult boss fight actually is. And then, if you're playing multiplayer, you get to fight the other guys for who gets the, well, Mac on the princess. Yeah, let me show. Yeah, at the when you rescue princess, you get to kiss her, and then if you have multiplayer, you have to fight the others over it. And then you just go to all these crazy levels, and all sorts of really weird things happen. Like, for example, there's aliens for a while, and the final boss is in a floating arena in the sky above the floating castle. Yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy, but it's really fun, is basically what I'm going to say. The graphics are really sort of nice and smooth. Yeah, I mean, they're not the best, but they're good enough. They're fun. They're pleasant to look at. Overall, I'd say it's a fun game. It's a bit short, but it's a very fun game. You can definitely get a lot of playtime out of it, especially if you have some friends you can like try and complete it with. There's also the arena, which I don't really partake in much, but that's also there. Basically, just fight a bunch of enemies. And there's a bunch of different enemies and arenas. Oh yeah, every arena has giant cats, so you don't just run off in a corner, I guess. But yeah, let me show you how fast I can actually shoot for it. Let me just get an enemy. Hang on. Okay, go on. Go away. Bugger off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. That's because I've massively raised my stats. That's really fun. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. Combat's really fun. Graphics are nice and smooth, and music's all right. You know, it works for what it works. It does what it needs to do. Very weird game, very crazy game. Bit childish occasionally with the humor, but overall very fun, very solid, pretty cheap, definitely worth your money. That is what I have to say for Castle Crashers. Thank you if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. If you want to see more videos like it, all you have to do is subscribe, because I'll probably get bored and do some more at some point in the future. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a very nice day. The cat got me. Goodbye.